Because I'm right the podcast. Got your man DG Envision, aka Don Gotti Nash, joined by my man Nelson, Jess Nelson.
What's
You know
up?
what I'm saying? About to play these tunes, courtesy of me, my instrumental. My instrumental streaming everywhere. DG Envision, got instrumentals, volume one. But this is my first song. What's up, Shane?
And the Don Gotti Nash Instrumental Volume 1.
Yes, sir. I'm playing my shit.
I recognize it. Close call. That's my shit. I got it pretty long, man.
That's Tell Me from Got Instrumentals Volume 1, my own instrumental, my debut instrumental CD. Check it out, man. Streaming everywhere. What's up, fellas? What's up, Shane? What's good with you, man?
Good.
What's up, man?
Been a
Not much,
while.
man. I think Chris gonna pop in at some point, Chris and Rocky at some point, man. So other than that, what's been going on, man?
Life,
It's like you've been
man.
going to look like you've been going to a lot of basketball games, man. What you got a season pass?
Yeah, I got my little Hawks season tickets, man. If you ever in
Oh,
the
okay.
Atlanta area during NBA season, man, come on down. Go check out a game.
Okay. Yeah. No doubt, man. That's what's up. Jess Nelson.
It's me.
What's up with you, man?
Not much. Traveling, tattooing, chilling.
Yeah, it looked like you've been. It looked like you've been doing a lot of traveling, man. I mean, I don't know. I was like, man,
Yeah.
he's getting it in. Like this, just like your favorite time to travel of the year. I mean, it's like this before it get too
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's one of the benefits tattooing is I get the vacation and work at the same time, so I don't ever feel like I'm losing money.
yeah,
So
that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's actually a good hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like tattooing.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's good. Like if like you're slow where you live, you could just like guest spot somewhere, and that generates hype. So then your books get filled.
Yeah, I be looking at the tattoo shows, man. I be like, damn, do they make any money? I mean, it look like
Nah,
it
yeah,
don't look like they
nah.
make it don't look like they making any money, but I mean, when you get a tattoo, you be like, damn, this joint hit you
Mhm.
for a few dollars.
Oh yeah,
So man, first of all, I want to say RIP to the students and the teacher that was killed in the Texas school shooting, man. So I mean, I really didn't follow that too much. I just it's a touchy kind of touchy.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
It's sad.
Yeah, so I ain't kind of.
it's
I mean, I ain't,
senseless.
I might not have followed it as much as y'all might have followed it. I seen it because I've seen even with the grocery store thing, man. That actually didn't kind of had me a little annoyed recently too. That I don't know if y'all seen that. I mean, I know y'all heard it, but y'all I seen the video, man. It's crazy.
What grocery
Um,
store one?
Where the
in
guy was shooting
Buffalo,
up. Yeah, in Buffalo. The guy
What
just
Buffalo,
happened?
New
basically
York.
he just went to like an urban neighborhood and he just went in and just started shooting. Man, he started shooting in the parking lot. Man, lady just was
I
walking
think I
and
did
just
hear about that.
yeah, man. It just like people right now and it's kind of I don't know, man. People just on one right now, so I don't know, man. I just think it's kind of crazy. But I seen that video. It just like that. I'm going to the grocery store. It made me feel a little like weird because you just
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
know
me
what
man.
people
either.
thinking, man.
I don't
And you,
go
and you
nowhere without my no more.
Oh, you
same
don't?
here, man.
Nope.
Yeah, I
Has
don't know what the
right
laws
away
are.
on my desk.
Georgia is you conceal carry.
Yeah, you don't even need a permit anymore.
Okay.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, they changed it a few months ago. They signed a bill that said you don't need a permit to conceal carry anymore.
Damn.
Yeah,
So that it. So you think
Pennsylvania is pretty much open carry,
I'm
but
saying
you
is that a
still need
good
a
thing, a
permit.
bad thing? I mean, I'm just saying you think it's a good thing, a bad thing. It's kind of it can go. You can have an argument from
Yeah.
both sides from it,
So
but
yeah,
you could get it. But even if it is none, it's not like you can't get them. I'm just saying it's like it's really no way to regulate it the way
It's
you would
a
want
it's a
to.
hard subject, man.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody approaches it like there's one answer, but there isn't. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like someone like me, yeah, man, you could give me a fucking bazooka. Like I'm not gonna hurt anybody unless somebody attacks my family or I feel like I'm in jeopardy. But um, some people, man,
Some
just
yeah, yeah. Some people just
yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the no permit thing. I think that the having to go through a second background check to get a concealed carry permit is a good thing because they got loopholes. You can like if somebody come and ask me to buy one of my guns, I'm not obligated as a private seller to do a background check on them.
right.
So if that means I can legally sell to just about anybody and I won't get in trouble for it. But if
Mhm.
they, in order to conceal carry that weapon, if they still had the background or still had to get a permit, that'd be a second background check they would have to go through. And, they wouldn't be able to, if they weren't allowed to have it, then at least they wouldn't be able to legally conceal carry it. And I know that doesn't really stop a lot of people, especially bad people who are going to do what they want to do anyway. But I mean, it's like, and I actually don't even, well, it would have stopped um the kid in Texas because he wasn't
Yeah,
old enough
it would
to
have.
conceal to carry.
Talking
Yeah, it
about
would
Um,
have stopped him.
talking about Rittenhouse.
nah,
No,
No, no,
this.
the
no.
kid in
This
Texas
dude.
was 18, so he wasn't really like he couldn't even legally buy a handgun or buy a or carry a concealed because he wasn't 21 yet.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
he also could have backdoored it and got the weapon another way. So it's like it's kind of
in most states you only have to be 18 to buy a rifle or a shotgun.
Yeah, and that's really weird, man. I get the logic. The logic is that I can't hide a shotgun or a rifle. That
right.
that's the theory. But my issue is with all these laws that we never talk about caliber. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we want to put bans on certain rifles, but I mean, dude, a rifle could be a 22, which is, I mean, look, anything will kill you, but there's a huge difference between a 22 and a 5.56. You see what I'm saying? So like, we're banning shit based on how it looks or the size, and we're not looking at caliber. And that's kind of my issue with all this bullshit. Um, I don't know. It's like what he's saying, like about the rifle, is, I mean, I don't understand how I could just buy an AR-15, no
Right.
problem, but a handgun. I mean, look. There's not many handguns that carry 5.56, dog. So like,
Yeah,
why
it's
can
kind
I?
of
It makes no sense.
yeah, yeah,
So
Yeah,
I kind of
and
feel like that those are the sort of things we need to be talking about instead of all the bullshit that happens every time there's a shooting. It's just ridiculous suggestions.
yeah. I mean, because people got issues and it's idiots. There's a lot of idiots out here that
Mhm.
get the weapon. So it's like
But that's
I don't
another
and
thing, right? Is mental health.
yeah.
It's like we don't
uh
ever talk about mental health.
yeah, but when stuff like this happens, they talk about mental health too much.
Mental
These
health
jokers,
I don't
it's an
even hear
excuse.
that
some
It's excuse now. It's more of an
I
excuse
agree.
for a
It's
lot of
these
stuff.
jokers
You
Not
know
know,
this,
what they're
yeah,
doing. They just don't value human life.
now there's something deeply disturbing about these people, and like if you take the Sandy, not the Sandy Hook, is it Sandy Hook? The
Sandy, yeah,
other,
Sandy Hook, Sandy.
yeah. If you look back at that, even with this kid, man, like they had been warned, like you have a school that's telling you have a school, or sometimes it's even parents that say my child is disturbed, and I've dealt with this because I got a teenager or whatnot, but you know you can tell there's something wrong. The school will let you know something's wrong. Teachers will let you know something's wrong. Family lets you know there's something wrong. And for you to go somewhere and say there's something wrong with my child, and they're just like, it'll be okay. And then a week later, this shit happens. It's like maybe there is a problem with I don't want to say chain of command, but you know what I'm saying, like the chain of diagnosing somebody or noticing something's wrong and doing something about it.
Yeah,
Man,
and
it's
that's
subjective.
yeah, and it really is. But
It's subjective, and people gonna use it to carry through shit. Like, and I think it's used a lot. And I think is I mean, and I get what you're saying from your standpoint. There's people out here that really do need help, but it's
Oh, for
like you
sure.
can't. It's like you can't decipher who needs the help and who doesn't need the help. Like it's hard. I mean, I don't know how to
But
regulate
that's what
that,
I'm
but
saying. If you go
yeah,
back to these cases, they have been reported on. Like
yeah,
like
well,
teachers have been like, "Yo, there's something wrong with this kid."
yeah, I wanted to say not the Buffalo one, but maybe the last big shooting. There was some uh like clear distinctions of mental health or whatever, but it's still, I mean, by and large, uh, mental health issues, because I mean, there's millions and millions and millions of people who are mentally unstable who don't
Sure.
hurt other people or don't try to kill other people. They might get like physical, but they don't try and kill other people.
what's
Right.
up, Rock?
Um,
What's going on?
What's up,
what
man?
up? But when mass shootings like this happen, especially when it's white people, that's the first thing media want to go to is, oh, he must have been, uh, there must have been something mentally wrong with him. He must have been mentally unstable. Nah, the
Yeah,
Joker just don't care about human life.
right.
He don't value it. Same thing with this guy in Texas. He don't value human life. And I mean, there's something deeply disturbing about that in and of itself. but it doesn't necessarily qualify as mental illness because it's not like they didn't know what they were doing.
I
Yeah.
jump in and say I kind of disagree with that, and why I say that there's mental illness in it in itself. To kill someone, there is some type of mental
I just said
illness.
that. But my thing is, I agree that it's disturbing that they don't care about human life and that they can go through with these mass killings, but they know what they're doing. When I think about they're they're mentally disturbed or there's a mental issue, it's they're not really conscious of their actions or they're not conscious of the consequences. That is when you get off, like, that's how you get off with murder, with being mentally ill. When you don't have the capacity to process your actions or you don't have the capacity to process the
But that's
consequences
but that's
for
not
yourself
that's not
or for other people. But that's not these people.
right,
They
but
know
that's
what
not
they're
every
doing.
mental illness, right? It's like serial killers don't go to a mental hospital. They go to prison. Like they are
As
mentally ill.
well they
They
should.
even though they're psychopaths and they truly don't believe they did anything wrong, they still understand that they fucked up, which is why
Hmm.
they're in prison. So I'm not saying that because you have a mental illness, uh, you didn't know what you were doing. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
subjective.
And
It's
I'm
subjective.
just saying that's how the media tries to portray it. They try to give certain they try to pass off excuses for certain groups of people that do this, and they don't necessarily do that for other groups. Like, I haven't heard one person. In fact, I've heard media reports say that there's no record of mental illness with this Hispanic guy that just went in that did this thing in Texas, which I'm good with. But I just have this crazy feeling that if he was white, we'd be hearing about some kind of, oh, he must have been mentally disturbed. He must have been, his parents were mean to him when he was little. His grandma yelled at
Yeah,
him
you
right
hear the
before he
portrayal.
did
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The portrayal different in a lot of those. It is what you're saying is right because a lot of the portrayal of how they, the person they make them kind of like the victim, kind of like they kind of put them
Exactly.
in the
They
victim role.
portray
So
him
it's
as a
like,
victim.
I mean, so I don't know how far you guys went into this and delved into it, but
what you got?
we do have to talk about the mental part of it, right? We have to talk about how, and picture this: the way healthcare is set up in our country is fucked up. That's number one. Number two,
To be sure.
with that being said, you have a ton. Well, I'll speak for up here in New York. There's a ton of mental facilities, psychiatric places that have closed. Different, intakes. Nowadays, when you have somebody, when you call the cops on someone who's mentally disturbed, their thing is to take them to the hospital. Hospital can't do anything for them. They let them right back out. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's a cycle.
Can I
Uh,
just give a quick example of that, just to back you up?
mhm.
Is I had an issue with somebody who was schizophrenic, and I had to call the cops because he was making like very specific threats, and they told me straight up they can't do anything until he does something.
Right. And at that point, it's too late, right?
Right,
So,
exactly.
so that's what I mean. We have to do something in regards to medical and insurance part of it first. Hence, why you look at the long list of mass shootings that we have, and when we have people with mental illness, when you look at other countries, their numbers are way down. And part of that is because of their healthcare system, right? People are at least being able to be looked at, talked to, helped, diagnosed and helped along instead of these people who are sitting here who go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and next thing you know, shoot up a school, shoot up a movie theater, shoot up a grocery store, so on and so on and so on. I'm not justifying it. What I'm saying is that it's in order for us to get some type of answer to the question of how do we eliminate these things, we have to start there. If not first, legislation for guns and all that. You thought January 6th was something. If you try to take away these people's guns, I can just imagine what's going to happen. So we have to start with the mental piece of it first, then go into legislation. As far as, and I don't even believe in that because, as I was saying to my wife and some other people, you take away the ability or 24 hours or 48 hours or whatever hour period to get a gun. I can very easily, if I want to right now, make a phone call and have yourself a gun in an hour.
That's what I said. You can't really it's hard to actually regulate it. The way it's meant to be regulated. It's just hard unless you're going in people's houses and unless you scanning something. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like some type of.
And if we want to talk about the AR-15, if I want an AR-15, I can get an AR-15. Might take 2-3 hours, but I can get an AR-15.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is that you can only buy a handgun in the state that you have your driver's license in, the state that you're essentially registered as a resident in. You can go to any state in the U.S. that will allow you to buy an AR-15 and buy that AR-15 no matter what state you live in.
Yeah, listen, man, they're really old laws, and we just have to update them. And just to tie into the mental illness and all that, I'm not saying that mental illness is the only cause here. I'm saying that there's multiple factors, and if we don't go about forming legislation to address all these issues, then every time you do a one-prong approach, it's not going to do shit.
And see, I agree with y'all, man, but I just think it's used as a cop-out more so for a lot of these incidents.
And it would be,
and that's why I agree with what you saying, what Rock saying, but I just think it's used it's a cop-out a lot of times.
It might be different if everybody was afforded that benefit of the doubt, but
yeah, and that's not used for everybody.
It ain't like that. So it's getting real old, just like the thoughts and prayers.
Very true. And I'm probably going to get persecuted for saying this, but we also got to look at, and I'm not saying look at the parent of the kid who doing this, right? We need to look at the parents who allow their children to bully, right?
Certainly.
That's also part of the problem. Now, again, when I say that, I am not talking about these 14 babies.
But bully can be done on the side, though. You can't say allow them because you could be doing it somewhere. You could be bullying at school where your parents not there, or you could be bullying. Bullying.
Listen, I'm sure parents know that their child is or isn't a bully.
That's
sure.
What I wanted to say, man. There's no way this dude just shot up children and there were no signs. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I noticed when my son is upset over like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine him being upset for years to the point where he feels.
But even if it is signs, like, how do you? If it's signs, what would be? I mean, what would you do to stop it? Like
I don't know, man. I'm not.
What if it's like? What
if teach your child to be a good human being?
Right, but some parents don't know how to be good people. What I'm saying is that
one of the problems.
Well, but that's what goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? The school system is designed to pick up on these issues. And they do pick up on these issues, but when they report it to the police, police would be. It was like, well, if he hasn't done anything, we can't do anything.
No, the school system they miss a lot of stuff, man. Like they don't,
and they overlook a lot of stuff.
They miss and overlook, because they're trying to push you through at the end of the day. They're trying to get you. They're trying to push you.
I passed with these.
Yeah, like so they miss stuff, and it ain't even that they see stuff, and some people just let it go because it's not their problem. It's not my problem situation. Like, yeah, we can move him on, get him in the next school or whatever, or get him out of school. If he's bad enough, get him out.
Yeah, and I don't want to go on a tangent, but to me that also is one of the issues as far as, like, you don't see this shit happening in charter schools or private schools. Like, I feel that because we just give these people money. It's kind of like the iPhone format, right? iPhone provides you with one phone, take it or leave it. It's as simple as that. So I feel like that's what we're getting with the public school system. Take it or leave it. The fuck are you going to do? Complain? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You're still paying your taxes. I feel like if I don't feel like my child's safe in a public school system or getting the education they want, and I go to a charter school or a private school, give me my money back for whatever is going into the school system so that I can apply it to a private school, because that's the only way you're gonna get competition. Competition breeds good shit.
Y'all got anything else on this subject, man, before we move on? If y'all got something y'all want to say, or y'all done, or
that's it? I said my piece, man. Healthcare and be good human beings.
Yeah, that'll go a long way right there.
Stop hiding. Pretty much sum it up.
and don't be a Falcon fan. It's really, I mean, that's
I knew it was coming.
All Saints fans are bad human beings. They can't help it.
Oh,
This shit.
saw this shit. Man.
He ate that shit though. Didn't he hawk up on him? He hawking up.
Oh shit. Damn.
That's the flip out right there. That's the spit in your face right there. That right there that's.
I never saw the first half of this video. I only saw.
And then he coming back.
Rewind it again. I never saw the whole video.
Yeah, he tried to come back for some more.
Bro is
Hey.
leaking. What the bro is
And
leaking.
you said that's a NFL player?
Yeah.
I think he's playing the CFL now. He used to play for my Bulldogs.
Hey yo. Eagle clap.
And he only throw with the right hand too. Like
That's it right there. That was the flip out. That was the flip out punch.
what said, did you see this?
That's that I kill you.
It would have been perfect if the man would have fell on the conveyor belt. He loses his luggage.
Hey, what's wrong with this dude though? He just keeps going back and forth.
So I got a question to Shane.
Fuck.
Shane, you're an attorney, right?
What's up?
You're an attorney, right?
No, I'm not an attorney.
Why did I think you were an attorney?
I have no idea because
It's that background, dude.
That's probably what it is. Well, I was gonna ask though, because I heard my man talk about yo, you're gonna die today. So, like, is that a threat now on him? Like, is that punishable by law? Anything like that?
is that what the
Black dude
football
said.
player said to
Yeah.
him? All right, well, maybe that's why they took him to jail and not the dude that got beat up.
See,
They
I
ended
need
up
more.
taking the football
I
player to
need a little
jail.
more of the video. Like it's like the part of the
See,
part of the
I
video
don't-
show. They make it look like it's the. See, when it comes off, it's like he. It's like
I'm gonna be honest, man. I only saw where the dude slaps the. You said he's an NFL player. He slaps the NFL player. So I never saw the beginning of that.
You didn't see the beginning, but it's probably even more before that.
Right.
So
Yeah, it has to be
It's
around-
always
I
context.
would really like to see how the whole thing, like what started
Like I
the
want to
whole thing.
because from what I seen, it looked like he was fucking with him. I mean, I don't know if he said something to him and he just started, punking him or something or bullying.
Right.
I
But
don't know.
this could have started like hours.
But it could have started.
before.
But it could have started. Something started to get them to this point, and then this dude right here, this motherfucker gonna fight you, yo. Like this one of them fights you. He's still coming. Like he ain't knock him out. Like he ain't even knock him out. Dude
Took
got
him a
up
little.
and
Man, that dude was out on his feet. You ain't see
He
him
hulked
like
up.
staggering when he got
I
up.
don't think dude. Yeah, I don't think
That
dude.
that was pride keeping him on his feet. That's
Yeah.
all that was.
That's all that
Yeah,
was.
he kept coming up. He was
I know
bleeding.
it did keep him his job. He ain't gonna keep that job.
Nah,
But
he
see,
getting fired.
Like if we had to
What a-
if we had to just look at this situation, who should have walked away was the employee, right? Because he's at work.
And like everything that I said, I don't know if my man was talking shit to him in the beginning or whatever, or before the video started coming, but every single video I've seen, even that extended one, showed the employee slapping him first.
Right.
Yeah.
So he
Like I
he
said,
can't
that
have
was-
a job, and I don't understand how he ain't go to jail.
What I just don't understand in a fight situation, I'm not slapping you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Slapping, you're just trying to bitch somebody.
but see,
Yeah, you know what?
I
You just
think-
think me mad if you slap me.
Right. But in
the
court, how
Brendan
does that look in
Langley-
court? Right? You can't
Yeah.
even claim self-defense if you're slapping somebody. Like you weren't fighting for your life slapping.
And I think the football player knew, I'm about to whoop this dude's ass when he slapped him the first time. First of all, that's disrespectful. Disrespectful as hell.
That last one was
Second
the
of
flip out. That last one that get you hurt.
When
That
he
shit
slapped
stung.
him the second time instead of punching him, I'd have known. I'd have had it in my head. Yeah, this dude is eating everything I throw at him,
Yes,
and there's no way he gonna whoop my ass.
And you know
Dog.
what's funny?
He won't even punch me. He don't have a chance.
Listen, if somebody smacks you, you know you have a case in court. Like you could just fucking go off on this dude. Like, yo, he slapped me. Like you won that case.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, he got locked up. So
yeah, that thing was funny, but it's fucked up that he went to jail over that.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is, man. It's the unfair. I mean, I don't. Again, I would like to know. I can't really completely speak on it because I don't know what led up to this point. Somebody got to release the full video, man. They gotta have the full video.
There has to be something.
Yeah,
I need that
when
full.
Voices get escalated. That's when people start recording. So I can't believe there ain't a full version out there.
We're probably not going to see the full version until it goes to court because then they'll put
or they probably cut out when the airline dude smacked them again or something. He probably slapped because he acted like the dude because the football player was acting like the dude. He act like he was just fucking with him. I mean, that's how he act. I mean, I guess you would act like that, but he kind of took he should have knocked him out, but kind of came off a little weak.
He still took an L.
If you ask me, he came off a little weak because dude ate, actually. I'm like, damn, he ate that shit. Like,
that's a big dude.
I hope he ain't got children because they're gonna be bullied.
And I'll say, to me, it was pretty obvious the football player was pulling his punches too, because it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm saying it could have been.
He let him walk up on him like 2 or 3 times.
Dude, he turned his head away from him. That's when he got smacked.
Hey, what they said was the boxing rules.
Keep your hands up at all times.
Yeah, keep your hands. Yeah, he didn't protect himself. So he let one of the number one rules. All right, man. This is a little light relationship topic, man. Michael Blackson and his wife Rada are the latest couple to reveal unconventional marriage. Fans think it works because he has money, so his wife allows him to have a side piece.
Yes.
What y'all think about that? I think everybody on this panel is married.
Yeah.
When you got money.
Everybody on this panel is married. So what y'all think about this? Is this and we're gonna flip? We're gonna flip it, man. Can wifey have a side piece if you can have one?
When you have money, you get to do what you want to do.
I feel like I'm gonna invoke Kevin Samuels on this one, man. If you got money and you are a high value man, you need to exercise your options. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And Kevin Samuels, damn, man.
Hey, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. But
rest
damn,
in peace, Godfather.
Females wanted him. The females wanted him out of here, didn't they? God.
Oh my God, they celebrated that shit.
Which
is dirty. Which is dirty, dog.
I never seen nobody die.
Dog.
And
look, there's people I don't like.
He deserved it. I was like,
that's fucked up, dude. I get not liking sympathy. People, but damn.
And he would carry the females on. I mean, you say some real shit too, but he would say some harsh stuff too.
He say some pretty dumb shit too.
You 5'2", 300 pounds, and you want a high value man, and you got 3 kids.
You're in the danger zone.
Everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But damn, they went hard on him though. But yeah, man. You think that could work though, man? Like seriously, like in your particular, I'm saying in your situation, could that work? And I'm saying both ways.
It could definitely work.
For you,
it couldn't work in my situation.
Couldn't work for me, man.
There's other people's situation maybe.
There's people out there doing it that ain't got money.
Yeah.
They got an upside down pineapple in their shopping cart, right? Going out there swinging.
Yep.
I mean,
and you got husbands that love to watch their wife have sex with somebody else. That works for them.
That's true.
I mean, that's why I say
everybody
different, man.
My thing is this: what is the difference, right? If someone says you can't do it and you do it behind their back versus them saying you can do it and setting rules.
Because it's deceitful when you do it behind their back.
Right. No, for sure. I mean, that's morally, yeah. I'm just saying that people do it every day. Like we talk about like, oh, you shouldn't do it, but everybody does it.
Yeah, I mean, if
everybody doesn't,
they agree.
Everybody
if
does
they
it,
set their boundaries, or they're good, and but I will say that to your other question, is it okay for wifey if it's okay for him? I would say that if he's willing to take on a relationship, or a side piece, and he wants it to be okay with her, then he need to be open if she want a side piece too. That's my only to answer that question.
Hell nah, man. Hell
you-
nah.
Yeah, if he
already
want
know.
it,
Hell nah.
he need to be open to her wanting it too. Now, if she
Do
don't
you
want
think-
it, then that's whatever. That's fine.
You know how
but,
dudes is. We gonna try to get the
yeah,
cake
we
on that.
real
Cake and eat it
possessive
too.
types.
Nah, man. Nah.
You know
Look,
what? I'm
do you-
looking at Shorty though. I'm looking at Shorty. She don't need to be with him. She there for the pocket. She's there for the pocket. Thinking, I don't care what you say, because you're gonna let some man do that to you. That's just stupid.
You guys kind of touch on, Rada, you allow, or should I say, accept Michael having one side chick a month. Why does that work for you?
Well, the reason why, and it's not even
One a month.
allowing, it's more, I've been in a long-term relationship, and I've said this before. You having sex with the same individual for years, it gets boring. And I just wanted some excitement in the bedroom.
Michael, would that same arrangement work in Rada's case if she wanted to have one side piece a month as well?
I mean, she's allowed to have any female she wants.
But not a man?
Not a man, because she don't want a man. I don't want to. We don't need another penis in a relationship.
What do you need from other women that you feel like you can't get from the person you want to call your wife?
Just some new coochie.
Hey, he's being honest, man. Look, do you think there's a difference in how the public views a guy when he gets cheated on versus how a woman is viewed when?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I
it's
mean
always
that,
double
that's
standard.
that's
the woman wears the scarlet R. You know what I'm saying?
so that's what I mean. No, I'm saying if you get cheated on.
That's what I mean. If the woman cheats, she's the one gets labeled with the being a harlot, being a whore.
So that's kind of what I'm saying as far as like why it's different, why it's acceptable for men and it's not acceptable for women.
All right, I've done this experiment before. I want everybody to take their finger like this right here, right? Just take your finger. I want you to put your finger in your ear. Just go round in a circle. Pull it out. You don't feel nothing on your finger, but that hole still got a little feeling going on in there. That's why it's not acceptable. Because that dick leaves an impression. That's why it's not acceptable. Nothing on the finger.
That's the issue with, well, for me, it just bringing that extra person in. Either way, man, it seemed like it would confuse some shit, especially if you ain't up the part. Like you got, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to be even more on your game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even with two females, I mean, it sounds good, but I mean, like if your woman messing with,
she can catch.
Yeah, she messing with she messing with a female, and shit, she already shit. That's a battle.
I saw a video. It was a female, and she was talking about cheating. And she talked about her husband and how she recently found out that he was cheating.
Yeah,
and she said she was fucked up about it. She was like, at first I was fucked up about it, but then she started thinking about it, and she was like, dude, this dude's he had a whole relationship. It wasn't like hoes. It was just like one chick that he had on the side, and that had been going on for 2 years. In those 2 years, she never knew. She never wanted for anything. He gave her every single amount of attention that she wanted. She never, she got everything she wanted. If she wanted to go somewhere, sure. He was always home when she needed him to be. And then she just was like, what the fuck do I care? Like, I'm getting all my needs. So maybe he's not getting his needs, but she's getting all her needs. So
and then yeah, he got a little extra few dollars in his pockets too. So some of that shit she's willing to put up with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She might as well just go get an OnlyFans page and leave that dude alone.
I mean,
I give her $4 a month. I give her $4 a month.
Hey,
That's
adds up, I guess.
Son, these chicks are getting paid out there. When you see how many subscribers they have, and if you do the math,
oh nah,
there's some
a
chick
lot
out
of, a
there.
lot of people. That's why you see a lot of entertainers doing it. A lot of
50,000 viewers. Multiply that by 4, you're getting 200 a month.
Think about if you're a name.
The issue is it's not sustainable.
Think about if you're a name though. Like you can get even more.
Yeah,
You know
man.
that, you can charge more.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Oh, she
about $1 million.
She ain't even
Day
she ain't even rapping no more. She ain't even rapping no more, man. Like damn. Like
yeah, there's money there.
I'm about to put myself on OnlyFans. Fuck it.
You can be doing videos.
Check this out.
Oh yeah.
I committed adultery. It was nearly 20 years ago. It continued far too long. It involved one person, and there's been no other.
Bullshit.
Nor any other situations of unbecoming conduct for the last 20 years. I will not use the Bible to defend, protect, and deflect my past sin. I have no defense. I committed the adultery.
He just used it.
In accordance with our church bylaws, I'm stepping aside, stepping down from ministry responsibilities, and have committed to the Lord and now to you that I will submit to the process and recommendations of this board. If you love us, please let us talk.
For 27 years, I lived in a prison. It was not 20 years. I lived in a prison of lies and shame, lying to protect the Lowe family. For years, I thought I was a horrible person having suicidal thoughts, not realizing what had been truly done to me, that I was a victim and I would still be in a prison if my brother, and many of you know him, Edgar Wolf, had not approached me just 2 weeks ago with what he had seen as a teenager that bothered him all these years. His pastor in bed with his younger sister, with t-shirt and underwear on. People knew but were too afraid to come forward, and they have now. The lies and the manipulation have to stop. I was a prisoner and you kept me in your prison. I'm a prisoner no longer. I was just 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor. Do you remember that? I know you do, and I have plenty of other stories that I could bring to your remembrance. You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have never been done. Don't look at me like that. You know the truth.
He ate the booty.
I know, but you can tell the truth because this is a lie.
I'm letting you tell it.
But you need to tell the truth. You know better than it was.
Listen, my wife is not just adultery, it's another level when it's a teenager. And I will not let this man talk about my wife like that. It happened for 9 years. When she was 15, 16, the sexual grooming started. And it lasted until she met me and we started dating. This is the truth. This was Bobby's covenant of purity ring, which she wore while this man had sex with her. And she felt ashamed all these years wearing a covenant of purity ring. She felt out of shame and guilt. We are working through love and forgiveness. We're working through it. But people have to be held accountable, and they can't just bamboozle people and just say, well, I just committed adultery. It was far beyond adultery. So here's the covenant of purity ring back. I don't want it in my home. We're done.
I'll punch his ass.
You would have punched him?
Hell yeah. Right after I dropped the mic.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
Yeah. Fucking horrible, man. In a church. I mean, not that it's
this shit happens
or anywhere else.
Just
this
shit happens. I know. I mean, I know what you're trying to say, but sometimes you just said it. It's like shit.
It's always bad.
Yeah.
But damn, dog, a church and then your pastor. Fuck.
15, 16 years old. That dude.
Man,
I hope them dudes. I hope he go to jail, and I hope they enjoy raping his ass.
man. There
I
might
Thought he
the
got away
same.
with that shit though,
might
because it's
be a
been over 20
statute.
years.
What is the
Yeah,
statute?
Statute
I
of
guess.
limitation. So stuff like that is where I think it's stupid, right? That you have a statute of limitation on something.
Mhm.
You did something horrific. That's just like killing someone, which is no statute.
Mm.
Right.
You done had sex with a 16-year-old. You need to pay for that, man.
Mhm.
And then I don't believe it was like his first time. Like he just made it sound that's his only time. Like he's
This
been
was the first and only time something like this happened.
There's no way.
Whenever somebody
Yeah.
says that, that's about the 100th time that something like that happens, and we're probably going to see,
And they'd
people
have
coming out
kept
the
doing it
woodwork.
unless if somebody didn't catch him.
right.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how this came out. Like I don't know what made this shit boil like it did, but
To
man.
me, I thought about that, man. I think she threatened him behind the scenes and was like, "You need to confess, or else I'm gonna tell everybody." And then she ended up telling, like, going up there anyway. Because why would he out himself like that?
I'm just wanting, sometimes they just don't give you the story. You be wanting to know,
Right.
like, how did we get here? Like, what was the like, what? Because they just got him resigning and shit. Like, like that's what you
Yeah.
see him resigning. But like, what happened? Like, what was the like? Was it some money? Like somebody wanted some, was something cut off or some shit? Or like, now that
Right.
what if that was the case? Like, it was like, yeah, he cut her money off or some shit like that. Or
Yeah,
I'm
it definitely
telling
sounded like rationalization in his voice and not remorse.
yeah.
Yep.
And he was getting, he's getting the fuck out of there. He's like, yeah, I'm resigning. I had what I'm saying? He just made it sound like it was like, yeah, that's it.
I'm having
27 years ago.
It's been one of those things where I've had more and more. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. I'm tired of these pastors that are doing stupid stuff like this, man. I'm getting sick, and it's just like school shooting type stuff. I'm getting sick of pastor after pastor, adultery, taking money, embezzling shit, doing all this foul shit, and you're supposed to be a man of the cloth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they
Hide,
say,
and they get to hide too, though.
right,
They
and
get
then
to hide.
they get to say, "Pray for me."
Yeah, they get to rehabilitate themselves
Right.
after
Right.
some amount of time. So it's like he'll be able to hide. I mean, I don't know what's
He'll end up
the
preaching
law
somewhere else.
ramification.
He'll end up
Yeah,
being
he'll go
in
somewhere
another
else.
He
church.
can
And
preach
he'll
to
be like,
the
yeah,
same people, man, because
he'll be like, I'm a
it lends
changed man.
itself to forgiveness. I mean,
Now, yeah, that true. What you saying? I'm thinking the same thing you saying. I mean, if it's if it is what we saying it is, then hey, shouldn't he be forgiven?
I'm an atheist, and I mean that's one of the reasons that I stepped away. It was just that type of line of thinking. It's just
Man,
it's
I
not a good way to
believe
think.
I'm not an atheist. I believe in God, but I'm
The
really
religion thing.
getting kind of disgusted with organized religion.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
my religion. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Shane. Like I'm not. The religion thing is where I get lost with.
And I kind of feel like I'm an atheist, but like I still respect. Like if I go to church, I still put my head down. Like I'm respectful because I know what it does for people. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it
That's a
really
whole
bothers me.
that's a whole different thing, bro. You an
But
atheist and you go to church, or you've gone to church, or
I've gone
you
to
go
church
to church.
weddings or people invite me,
Oh, you're talking about
shit
like
like
that.
that.
Gotcha.
I'm like I would never burn a Bible. I think that's completely disrespectful. Um, this is people's beliefs. So like when I see pastors like that, I'm like, damn, that's your faith, and you don't
I
respect it as
know.
much as me. And I'm an atheist. Like I don't even believe this shit. Like it's just
Yeah.
weird watching people like that do heinous shit like that. It's like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is the point of all
and this
that?
shit happens a lot. Like
Yeah, man, it's
like
common.
There's
like
another story, man. I think we may have talked about it where the pastor had got a 13 or 14-year-old pregnant.
God,
yeah,
damn.
marry did he
Like,
marry or
did
something?
abortion or something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that.
How about the dude that was he was in indictment or some shit like that, and they found out he had bought mansions and fucking stretch Hummers, and
Oh yeah, I can't remember his name, but he had the
you know
curl.
who I'm talking about? They
He
were
had like the S
interviewing.
curl up top. He had the perm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was nervous and shit. My man was like, good,
just
biting his lips and shit. He knew they were coming after him. This dude bought a mansion, said it was a religious
office.
training
Yep.
facility. Fuck out of here.
I mean, that's regular mega church in Atlanta. They buy all
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff in the church's name, and it's theirs in every other every other aspect, but it's just owned by the church.
And that's wild, man. I went to Texas. You brought up Atlanta. Like I've never seen anything like that being from up here. And I went to Texas, man, and damn, the churches are just huge. Like everywhere you go, there's what do you call them? A televangelist on TV. Like it's just what people watch. It's weird. Like everyone's just into it.
The mega prosperity churches in Atlanta, a lot of them, you got to do a credit check before you can become a member.
What?
You got to have your tithes automatically drawn out of your paycheck. It's crazy.
That sounds like a skit, man.
The Mormons will call you into the office. They'll call you in the office if you're not leaving 10%.
Hey.
Yeah, they track that shit. It's crazy.
That sounds like a skit, man.
We
like
know everything about you.
Matter of fact, it is a skit.
It's a movie if you ever seen it. Leap of Faith with Steve Martin.
Oh yeah. That was that shit was a show, man. I haven't seen that in a while, man. So we get to the part of the show where we gonna rank them. So Big Sean was in the news this week for saying that he think he's like one of the, he on the Mount Rushmore of the 2010s. Is he?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear him say that. I was going to ask why you had Big Sean on that list at all.
Nah,
but that
he put
explains
himself on there. But he put himself on there. He said he should be on the list with these three gentlemen, man. 2010.
So I guess the better question is, who is the fourth person?
Yeah. So real quick before we answer that, what's the criteria? Like of all younger?
It's your own criteria.
Yeah, it's your criteria, man.
Because these seem like younger, more newer artists.
Nah, he they age, man. Like they.
Yeah, and he has some big songs in the 2010s. Mm-hmm.
Right, but
he was on some big songs.
Like
they weren't
Dr.
necessarily
Dre's
his.
not up here. Tupac.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
no, this is 2010s.
2010s decade.
We ain't talking like Eminem or anybody like that in there. We're talking about the youngsters, if you will.
Huh.
So if we putting Big Sean in here, how would y'all rank him? Just like
Big Sean fourth if he got to be on there.
Who you got?
Yeah,
who you got for? Who is your
trying.
four, Nelson?
I don't know, man. I don't listen to too many younger artists. I mean, I don't listen to enough to put them in this category. I mean, I like Big Crit. I like Dave East.
Yeah, Big Crit is actually pretty dope.
But I can't say I've listened to enough of their catalog. I haven't listened to them as much as I listen to these.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I probably would say Sean too, man. I say Sean. What about you, Rock? If you listen, you definitely didn't dabble in these guys, man.
I mean, if I have to put somebody, I don't know about Big Sean, man. I probably talk about Travis Scott.
You put Scott? Nah, I would. I mean, yeah, from a big artist perspective, then yeah, Travis would be.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
if you put it from that perspective, so I mean, I guess you would if you did throw that criteria in, then yeah, that would make sense. Sean actually, like from a rap, like just say like a lyrical perspective, he actually pretty dope. He's a dope rapper. Like he can actually get down. He get busy. He just seemed like he seemed like he just like whiny. He just seemed a little whiny to me. It shit just that's what makes me not want. That's what makes me not want. He just seemed a little whiny. Like his songs, it just like.
Only reason why I've been listening to this next artist is because of my daughter. Tyler the Creator is
Tyler's a beast. I'm not gonna lie. Same thing you just said. My daughter loves Tyler.
He actually got some record sales with his stuff. Yes, Tyler dope, man. What's the name of their crew? Okay, that's where he come from. I forgot the name of the crew.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah, with Earl Sweatshirt. What's the name of that crew? Odd Future.
Olivia.
Yeah, Odd Future.
What
But
do you guys think about ASAP Rocky?
I like ASAP. I like him.
Yeah, I don't think
The
there's
whole
a song
ASAP.
I don't like of ASAP.
Ferg and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I would have to actually
I
for
can definitely
actually,
see these three.
yeah, I
But
can see. Yeah, but how you ranking the rest of these three then, man? We just gonna leave the fourth out. How we ranking these three guys, man?
I'm just gonna put it out there and say if you don't have Drake as one,
yeah, in
I
early
got
2010s, Drake was
that dude was a hit factory. And I don't care about the whole ghost writing. I don't care
I got
about all that bullshit. The dude had hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
I mean, if you say it from a big art, I'm actually Drake 3 for me, man. I'm sorry, man. Drake, Cole, Kendrick. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with it, man. I'm going Drake, Cole, Kendrick.
Kendrick
So
is
Drake number
one.
3. Yeah, I got Kendrick.
I'd put Kendrick at the top, talent wise for sure.
Kendrick won, man. Like he sells, so he his numbers.
We're
Numbers.
talking about criteria. Mine is just the catalog, man.
Yeah,
mine is just.
I like his catalog better. I'm gonna say I like his catalog.
I listen to more of Drake than J. Cole and Kendrick. I love. Kendrick.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm not a big Cole fan, but he is dope. He a little boring to me, but
yeah, that's kind of how I feel about J. Cole too. I don't really listen to a lot of him, but I
respect it. I
respect.
I respect the talent. But yeah, he wouldn't be my. Actually, man, it's hard for me to be into a lot of the new artists, man. I get out of the albums quick, man. I'm back. I'm back in the 90s, man. I get back in the 90s quick, man.
Every day.
Yeah, I listen way more 90s than anything else.
Actually, man, some of the older artists been putting out some new albums recently, man, and I like the new Onyx. The Onyx got an album. I like that joke. I like the production on it. Onyx put an album.
I don't know why, man. I can't. I loved Onyx back in the day, but Fredro.
I just like the production on it.
I can't stand Fredro, dog. Yeah. I said that recently because somebody.
They said they said you see Fredro the evil. He said he the evil the evil Pharrell.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. I'm 5'2", man, and that dude is 5'5". He has got Napoleonic complex like a motherfucker, dog. I can't stand watching. Because I hate short people like that, dog. They make me look bad. Like I'm just trying to fucking chill. Hey, you know what I mean? Like
he go a bonus rank him.
Calm down.
There's a bonus rank him. 2000 Mount Rushmore. They got Eminem, Ye, Jay-Z, Kanye.
God damn. That's.
What y'all think about that? Now this is a little more out.
I almost feel like rank them how, like specifically, like lyrically, catalog.
Jay,
it would be because you see if you put Eminem on the catalog, he probably gonna be the weaker one on the catalog. I mean, he'll be the weaker one on the catalog but lyrically. He one of the best. So
wait, who doesn't have the catalog?
Eminem catalog.
Oh shit! I swore you said Jay-Z.
Nah. M catalog isn't all that.
I mean, he got some good stuff. Jay. Oh, damn. Yeah. Jay Wayne, M.
Eminem actually the biggest artist on here. I mean, this not even. I mean, like as far as like he the biggest artist on here. But he the biggest artist, sale wise and lyrically. So, hey,
I've never. Everybody's so in love with this dude.
I know you. He dope, man. Come on, man. You gotta.
I'm not into. I mean, listen. How many times can you kill your mom? How many times can you kill your mom? Throw your woman in the.
You don't be. You know, he don't necessarily be doing that, man.
It's Haley.
That's basically 90. That's that 99 M you talking about, man. His stuff is just like he rhymes, man. It's the cadence.
There's no depth. 1000%.
And the cadence, it makes it. You can put him with any rapper. He gonna stand out. Like you can put him on any style, and it stands out. I mean that people don't.
That's his superpower. He's a battle rapper. Like he'll kill a feature. He'll kill it.
Yeah. So I would say, dang, this is a tough one actually. It's a pretty tough one. So how you rank your rock?
Man, with Kanye's last only because that dude came out with brilliance, and then just freaking fell the fuck off. Like, just got weird.
Yeah.
It's mental illness, man.
He got no. He got weird. He got weird in the 10s.
2010 Kanye is like he don't even make the top 100.
Right.
Yeah, Jesus. It started with matter of fact, it started with 808 and Heartbreak. That's when shit was like, hold up, the fuck going on? And then you dropped Yeezus, man. I was out. I clocked out. When he came out with Yeezus, that was it for me, man. I was done with him. Even though some of the recent stuff he put out, if he can slim the track listing up, it'll sound pretty good. But it just be too much shit. It's too much music that you don't. It's just no focus.
Nah, I can't support anybody that would support Trump, like, or even say some of the things that some of the dumb shit that he say, and it actually sound like he believe it.
Yeah, I think it's just insane person rambling, man. That's just, it's like his rants, all that. That's just an insane person.
Hey, he rich as a motherfucker though. He got like his money game stepped up pretty heavy. Like he didn't move into the billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
So
hanging out with rich people, man.
Hey, it worked. Whatever he was, I mean, I don't know what's real and what's fake. I mean, he finally got away from the Kardashians. So hopefully he's turning. So how y'all ranking them, man? I ain't here to ranking, man. How y'all ranking? We're gonna rank them lyrically, man, because we do gotta add some type of focus, man. Lyrically, we're gonna rank these 4 guys, man.
I got Kanye. Lyrically, I would say
I got Kanye 4.
I got J, M, Wayne, and Ye.
Hold on. You got J, M, Wayne, Ye?
Yep. Lyrically.
So J, your number 1?
Yeah, for sure.
Rock, what you got?
I said it. Mine is
say it again.
Same. Mine is it's J, Wayne, M, Kanye.
What about you, Shane?
I say J, M, Kanye, Wayne. We talking about 2000 Kanye, not.
First of all, yo, fuck everybody. That's what I want to say that because I know I'm about to start some shit. Kanye, Wayne, J, M.
What? All right,
everybody.
Hey, look, I see why people like Wayne, because when Wayne says some hot shit, it's some hot shit.
Yes.
Problem is there's 5 other songs that are complete trash, and you're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? That's a little Wayne for you. He is either like there's no mid ground with him. He's either like fire or shit.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Carter albums were nice, man. They were hot.
The Rough Riders.
All right, hey fellas, I gotta roll, man. Sorry to dip out early.
Thanks for joining us. We about to.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
nice meeting you guys.
You too.
All right, man. Don't do no shit. He still have his camera on or something. Like, yo. Hey man, who's the top 3 from the Rough Riders, man?
Top 3.
Top 3. We ain't gonna rank everybody.
X, Luda. Luda. Why did I say Luda?
Damn, you said
X, Jada, and Dragon.
I pretty much agree with that.
In that order?
I mean, you know what? Because I'm influenced by the verses. Jada took a step up.
Jada stepped up.
Yeah,
Jada number 1 to me, man. I got Jada.
Jada, Dragon.
I got Jada, X, and Styles, man. I like Styles.
Styles dope too.
I'm a Styles dude, man. I mean, I like Sheik. A lot of people be shitting on Sheik. I like Sheik. I like what he brings to the group. Nah, Sheik got bars, man.
I like Sheik in the Locks. I don't really like his solo efforts.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? Hey, you know what's funny, Shane? I was listening. Because like I say, man, I can't stand this music, the new shit too long. I just got to get out of it. Even with the Kendrick, I like the Kendrick. I like what I heard, but I had to get out of it. You know,
did they even play Sheik's song in the verses?
I'm not even sure.
His solo joint, I don't think so.
But I was listening to the Sheik. I said, let me check the Sheik. I was doing the Styles because Styles consistently puts out music, so it's like so I said, let me check out the Sheik. Hey, the Sheik shit was like, I was like, damn, this shit ain't that good, man. Like I was like, damn, I can't do this.
And I even bought his solo album.
I said, I can't.
I don't know if he had more than one, but I bought his first.
No, he got a couple of them. He got a couple of them.
But
it just ain't. Yeah, it ain't strong enough. Yeah.
But I do like him in the Locks.
I like him in the group.
That, he bring a lot of energy. Where
it's the energy. Yeah.
Where Styles is like,
Styles the killer.
Yeah, he low and mellow, and Jada is like he got that raspy, screechy kind of shit, and then she just bring a lot of energy.
It's the energy. It's perfect. It's a perfect blend. Yeah, but it's solo. You're right. His solo is.
Listen, there's a lot that you can go back and I'm going to catch hell on this one. I went back not too long ago and started listening to.
This motherfucker coming in right at the end.
Look at this dude, man. We did talk the whole. We did a whole damn show. Look at this dude.
You know what? He was
like,
that's what it was.
Hey, Chris. Before you matter of fact, because I know I want to hear I want to hear what you got, man. We just ranked
y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, what you say?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. That shit was
hey, who's your top 3 Rough Rider MCs, man?
Rough Rider?
Yeah. Who's your top 3 out of this list? Out of this group of people, who's your top 3?
Let me blow this shit up. Let me see this. What is my full screen? Who all on there?
He has to ask that question. Can we move? I moved it straight, Your Honor.
We already started with Jadakiss. That's number 1.
Jada 1. Yeah, me and Chris, we on the same page.
Yeah, Max number 2.
Okay, me and Chris.
And,
don't do it.
Number 3.
Oh, he got Cheek. Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
Hold on. Am I tripping?
Styles. I'm tripping. Oh, damn. Me and Chris got this. Hey, Chris, that's my same. Yeah. That's my exact list, man.
Jada, DMX, and Styles.
Yeah, that's my top.
You do know that Drag On is in the group, right?
Drag On. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. I remember Drag On used to sound like him and Cam used to sound.
He sounded like he was dragging on something. Yeah.
No.
Hey, Chris, I'm gonna go back to this list, man.
2000.
Lyrically, how you ranking these 4, man? Because I already know you an M dude, so how you ranking these 4?
That was Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye, and that Lil Wayne?
Yeah, Lil Wayne ranking these 4?
Are we talking about from a rap standpoint?
Yeah, I just lyrically.
Kanye number 4 if it's from lyrics. Eminem gonna be number 1. Damn. Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. Ugh. I probably put. Well, I'm gonna do Jay number 2 and Lil Wayne number 3. That's almost
Hey, yo, that's my exact same ranking, man.
Hey, Don, you a smart man today. That's all.
Damn. Yo, hey, Chris, who win the Super Bowl this year, man? Go ahead, come on, man.
Who win in the Super Bowl?
Say that.
Not the Niners or the Commanders.
You gotta say Commanders, right? You gotta say Commanders. Oh man, damn! I thought we was
Super Bowl.
The Doors ain't winning shit.
Hey, Rock.
You know who's gonna win Super Bowl? I think this is the Bills' year this year.
Hey, Rock talking that big talk. He said the Saints gonna be. Rock said the Saints gonna be 13 and 13.
You talking about that team?
James is gonna set an NFL record of interceptions this year.
Hold up. Did y'all let that man? Did that man say that seriously, or he really just been about his team?
Number 1, I never said anything.
I mean, he didn't say the record, but he did say they was going to. I mean, I tagged you.
I said they're going to be a problem this year.
Said they're going to be a problem.
Well, did y'all pick Super Bowls though?
No, we didn't do. This is the first we talked about Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the Bills year. I think the Bills got a really good shot of winning it this year.
The Bills ain't gonna win nothing, man.
Hey, stop it. Bills got a squad, dog. They had a chance this year. Shit, if old boy got what was that? The end of the game bullshit happened to them.
That 2-second drive, 12-second
Yeah.
drive.
But yeah. Hey, my homeboy, I got a homeboy that just calibrated my surround sound out, and I tell you, this shit sound insane up in here now. Woo. It took him a while, but he did his job.
Right. Hey, but the last thing is this. Hold on, let me pull this window up. This rough riders too, man. But it's just the fall off, man. The fall off is when shit start going to the left. Can y'all see that?
They only had 2.
Anything after that first Rough Rider was a fall off. That's
yeah, pretty much.
The fall off is when shit started the decline. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
3 is. I'm gonna say 3 is when it started going down.
The first one was
It
great.
went down after the first one.
Yeah, it went great.
Nah,
The first one was up here. The second one was like.
The second
the
one was
third
good,
one
man.
just got lower.
The third one
fourth
was, and then the
one
fourth
nobody even knew about.
So yeah, that's
They
why
don't even have the artists.
That's why they tried to do the redemption because they knew that shit sucked out the third one.
They tried to redeem number 3.
That's crazy. They knew that 3 sucked so bad they called it the redemption.
Hey man, I'm surprised. Rock ain't doing this from a boat. Every time I see this motherfucker on Facebook, he on a damn boat somewhere.
Hold on, man. You missed the vacation too, man. You been everywhere, man. You been
I ain't been on no boats.
Yeah, Rock me on. Yeah, Rock. I am kind of jealous of the boats, man, because
It was a little windy today. That's the only reason why I made it.
Damn.
Hell, one of the damn times I was out of town was with Shane. Hell, that was in Nashville. I'm going back there next weekend. But yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, if you can get a boat, they ain't expensive. Don't let nobody tell you any of that.
Nah, I was looking at. We went out by the water the other day, man. Me and wife, and we was looking at the boats. I was like, damn, if I had one of these Jones, I would be out this motherfucker just like no reason. Like I just be out there chilling.
And that's
I
what
don't know if I feel comfortable getting on here with all y'all privileged motherfuckers. I mean, niggas just talking about go get a boat and shit. I mean,
dude, I pay $140 a month.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
I actually, man, the other day, that is on my. I mean, it's something I'm trying to look into now because I would like really, man. I would be out there just chilling, man. You got your little seat, your little section. It's nice.
Well, hold up. When it comes to a boat, don't you gotta have like you gotta pay for what is it called when you gotta put the bitch up?
Like a dock.
Yeah, docking it. Yeah, don't you gotta pay for all that shit too?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to join the Elks Club near me. And
yeah.
Let's put it to you like this: if I wasn't with the Elks Club, I probably have to pay like $3,000 for the season. With the Elks Club, I only pay $400 for the season.
I mean, I like how you see how the man said 140, but he bypassed all that shit. I ain't part of no damn Elks Club, motherfucker. You part of the gang and shit. I ain't part of that. I mean, what the hell?
Nice group of men. Oh yeah, it's a nice group of men, yo. It's
funny, man. They charge for everything, man. They charge for everything, man. God, you can't get nothing free, man.
He didn't say 3,000 for like a year, so that motherfucker said for the season. I think that's 4 seasons, ain't it?
No. Well, you only have up here. You only have one boating season. So the boating season starts at about April till October. That's when you pull the boat out.
Oh, you got from October to April.
Huh?
So where your boat at from October to April?
It's in my yard.
Oh, so you got to pull that bitch out the water and park
it. Yeah.
I got you. All right, rich people problems. All right, I got
you. That's crazy, man.
Listen, we all have our vices, right? So you talking about your surround sound.
I was about to say for that surround sound, he probably could have had a boat.
Exactly. So start putting together all of those different things, and then
you tell on yourself. You tell on yourself, and you got money too. Yeah, he got money. He got like he faking, man. He got money.
See, I done been to Chris' house.
Shane, put Shane on mute.
And it's decked out.
Put him on mute.
You don't need a remote for none of the TVs. You can be like, hey Alexa.
Oh my
Turn
God!
on the
Shane over
TV.
in front like Shane did full paint jobs, pulled up all the flooring and stuff. Don't let that man try that like that. Nobody try to do that. Not to mention he got the car where the seats grab you and shit.
Oh yeah, he got both of y'all got this that. Hold on, yeah, because y'all got the self-driving car. Yeah, man, y'all got.
Chris got the
dope,
self-driving car.
Yeah, that's y'all, man.
You
Didn't
got
you
the
just grab
Tesla,
one,
Chris?
dude? Didn't you?
Chris, you got
Yeah,
the Tesla.
you don't even try to put something on somebody else. That fool got seats that grab you, dog, and they massage.
He got cars that drive you. Which one sound more impressive? Seats that...
I like them seats. Hey, that seat, like if it was my single days, that seat is like a warm up. It's like, all right, baby, that seat gonna be grabbing you a little bit. So that's kind of that warm up. Put heated seats on, cool seats on, massage on. She over there ready. That's all it is. Right, look, Rock could take him out on a damn boat and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't do any of that stuff.
Yeah. All y'all boys, man. I think I'm the brokest dude on here, man. Damn.
Man, please, you got like 8 different podcasts, man. And a studio equipment. You got your own album out. What you talking about, man?
Exactly.
On
man.
iTunes and
I'm the brokest on the show, man. Damn. Catching the bus, man. I got to catch the bus to work tomorrow, man.
Stop it.
From home. Even though I work from home. All right, man. That's it, man. Chris, you didn't jump in like at the
you guys missed the flex. You just missed the flex. Yeah, you know, I work from home tomorrow.
Oh, he saw he put that in there.
You know.
Don't everybody? Oh, Chris don't. I know Chris don't.
Actually, I not only not work from home, I got to go to multiple locations.
Say no, actually tomorrow I got to go to the office, man. I got to go. I'm kind of like hybrid, so tomorrow I'm in the office, man. Typically I be at the house. I work right in here, man. But yo, thank y'all for joining the show. Hey man, what you had to do, man? You said 30 minutes, man. You jumped in. I mean, you got caught up or something?
No, dude, this man. I don't know. Have y'all got surround sounds at your house, like component audio stuff?
Nothing.
Man, I can't afford it. Can't afford it, man.
Dude, I got a homeboy that like he doesn't do the regular calibration. He had an app, and he literally syncs everything, dog. Like does levels, and he was running through some scenes with me, like on movies and stuff. Hey, you got my shit right. I told her, I was like,
so it ain't gonna be no more delay when we go over there and watch movies no more.
Ain't no delays, motherfucker.
They're not gonna be screaming and like you see they mouth scream and then 5 seconds later the scream actually come out.
I don't know where that's happened, but don't worry. If I pick up, look, if Zion comes and they end up at the house, he'll tell you. This shit sounds crazy up here.
What type of system you got?
I got my receivers are Marantz, but I got Kef.
It's a what? Your receiver a Marantz?
Marantz. It's a Marantz receiver, Kef 950 towers, SVS Martin Logan center, and some surround. So a lot of stuff.
I don't know nothing about that.
Rich people shit.
Damn electronic snob.
Hey, but I can't take none of this on the boat though. It ain't none of it waterproof. None of it.
Rock, you might be the flossiest though, man, because I be hating, man. I be seeing the pictures, man. Look at this
yeah, motherfucker be out there over here singing songs that he don't be on nobody tune, but he be singing a song. I'm waiting on the video where he putting on what's the one he hate, Don? Who the guy he hate? Tupac. Okay, wait till
You'll never hear it. You'll never hear it.
Yeah, two of America's Most Wanted. Yeah, don't play it on your boat, man.
Never hear it. It will never. As a matter of fact, I think I have all of my stuff set where no Tupac song comes on.
Okay. You still West Coast, East Coast beefing, man. Damn.
I just don't like that.
Still me against the world, dog. Still me against the world.
You gotta let it go, man. You gotta let the beef go.
Yeah, embrace Tupac, man. There's plenty of beautiful songs on there you should listen to.
He's a hypocrite.
He is a hypocrite. He's definitely a hypocrite. Definitely. I mean,
I'm gonna listen to this episode. I'm mad I missed it. I know you had some good topics. So.
Yeah, man, we talked about we went through everything, man. But yeah, check it out, man. I mean, I'm gonna
make sure you go back and watch it, man.
I am.
Yeah, man.
Check it out.
All right, man. Thank everybody for joining us. Because I'm Right the podcast. Don Gotti Nash, Mr. Your mama's favorite toy. Damn, Professor Sims, Shane.
Mama's favorite toy. Oh Lord.
Hey man, see y'all next week. Share it. Check out my album.
Peace.